We are learning that Jay Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit.
Rap and media mogul Jay Z now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs.
Shocking allegations about Jay Z and Diddy assaulting a girl while she was 13 at a freak-off party have just been revealed, and people are losing their minds. And get this, Jay Z has allegedly been trying to do everything in his power to keep this story quiet, even allegedly trying to sue the lawyer who filed this lawsuit. But that's not even the worst part, according to the lawsuit. While Diddy and Jay Z were allegedly committing this horrific act, another unnamed female celebrity was sitting right there watching them. Could it be Beyonce? Join me as we dig deeper into these shocking allegations and find out what really happened.
Got some breaking news to get to. A civil lawsuit has been filed against Jay Z, saying the rapper raped a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. The suit alleges that Jay Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, raped the girl after the Video Music Awards alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The victim says she was invited to an after party after being spotted by a limo driver and was then assaulted by both rappers.
Now, for a very long time now, it has been rumored that Jay Z and Beyonce have been attending Diddy's freak-offs. However, they have always been just that, rumors. Now though, a new lawsuit has been filed, and if the allegations in it are true, we might just have proof that Jay Z has been to at least one Diddy party, and what he is accused of doing is absolutely shocking. Now, for those who don't know, this actually isn't the first time we have heard this story. When this initial lawsuit was filed, only Diddy was named. You see, according to the initial lawsuit, Diddy and an unnamed male celebrity were accused of assaulting a girl back in 2000 while she was just 13, while another female celebrity watched on. The incident took place in New York after the MTV VMAs. The lawsuit states that on the night in question, the young girl was dropped off by a friend at Radio City Music Hall in New York City, hoping to get into the VMAs. But here's the thing, she didn't have a ticket, and being just 13 years old, she was turned away at the door. Now, most people would have headed home at this point, but this girl decided to try her luck at one of the after parties instead. And this decision would lead her into a situation that no one, let alone a 13-year-old, should ever have to endure. According to the allegations, the girl approached some limo drivers outside asking for a ride to the VMA after party. That's when she reportedly encountered a driver who claimed to work for Diddy. The driver assured her she'd be able to get into the party because, brace yourselves, she was young, and supposedly the type of girl Diddy was into. If that doesn't make your skin crawl, I don't know what will. Y'all, the lawsuit goes on to allege that this driver took the girl to the party, where she was met with an environment that can only be described as horrifying. The party was reportedly filled with drugs, and the girl was allegedly given a reddish-yellow drink that tasted like a mix of orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After just one drink, she began to feel woozy and lightheaded, which only added to the nightmare that was about to unfold. Desperate to find a place to rest, the girl reportedly stumbled into what she thought was an empty bedroom. But according to the lawsuit, things took a horrifying turn when Diddy entered the room, along with two other celebrities, one male and one female. Y'all, the lawsuit goes on to allege that this driver took the girl to the party, where she was met with an environment that can only be described as horrifying. The suit claims Diddy approached her aggressively, asking if she was ready to party, before allegedly assaulting her together with Jay Z while the female celebrity watched. Now, what's even more heartbreaking is what happened afterward. The lawsuit states that once the ordeal was over, the girl managed to escape the party and made her way to a nearby gas station. There, a compassionate female clerk noticed her distressed state and allowed her to use the phone. She called her father, admitted she had lied about where she was, and begged him to come pick her up. Now, it seems Jay Z has known for a while that he was about to get accused in this lawsuit. Lawyer Tony Busby, who is representing the Jane Doe in this case, approached Jay's to try and get him to settle out of court to avoid getting named in this lawsuit, but it seems like Jay Z didn't like. You see, a couple of weeks ago, an anonymous celebrity filed a lawsuit under the name John Doe and basically accused Mr. Busby of trying to get a huge payday out of this whole situation. Now, we know that that celebrity was Jay Z. According to Jay Z, Mr. Busby was shamelessly attempting to extort him out of large sums of money by threatening him with litigation based on completely false and fabricated and malicious accusations of assault. Y'all, apparently Mr. Busby was aiming to get a private settlement by accusing Jay Z of drugging that girl at a Diddy party and then proceeding to commit the R-word. Jay Z further added that Mr. Busby threatened to take different courses of action if he didn't pay up, like filing more lawsuits, making his name public, and even going as far as to report him to the FBI. Now Mr. Busby came out and said that he wasn't going to allow himself and the alleged victims to be silenced. In a statement to the Mirror, he said, "We won't allow the powerful and their high-dollar lawyers to intimidate or silence assault survivors." Tony Busby decided he wasn't holding back after being hit with the lawsuit, calling it laughable and totally without merit. He claimed his actions were nothing out of the ordinary, just your typical demand letter sent to the high-profile Jay's lawyer, asking for confidential mediation instead of going straight to court. And get this, he claims that he didn't ask for money or make any sort of demands. Busby said the lawsuit was just an attempt to tarnish his reputation. He even brought up being a U.S. Marine, saying, "I won't be silenced or intimidated, neither will my clients." He's doubling down, promising to release the letters publicly now that private resolution has failed. According to him, sunlight is the best disinfectant, and he's confident the truth will clear things up. But wait, here's the juicy part. In a chat with Harvey Levin, Busby spilled that, yes, his team has approached high-profile cases connected to the Diddy scandal and settled them quietly when it was in the best interest of the victims. It's all part of his strategy to avoid dragging things out in public unless absolutely necessary. This guy is not playing around, and he's making sure everyone knows he's here to fight. After that, Busby spoke to TMZ. Mr. Busby said he had no choice but to come out and expose Jay Z. Mr. Carter, aka Jay Z, previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He even filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. Now, as soon as Jay Z got named in the lawsuit, Diddy's lawyers were quick to issue a statement trying to disapprove all of these claims. This amended complaint and the recent extortion lawsuit against Mr. Busby exposes his barrage of lawsuits against Mr. Combs for what they are: shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs. As his legal team has said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail, that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. Now, following all this drama, Jay Z, through his representatives, decided to issue a statement expressing their determination to expose the Jane Doe for what they deemed as pure lies and extortion. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. I have no idea how you have become such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife, Beyonce, and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. Anyways, what do y'all think about this whole mess of a situation? Do you think Jay Z is innocent? Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. And don't go anywhere because this story is about to get much, much messier.